Hello everybody, it's Heather from Willow Rose Soap Company. Happy Mother's Day to everyone who is a mother. My kids got me this pretty little necklace and has their names on the inside of it. Today I am making Fields of Heather, and it's a pretty simple recipe but a good one. It's castor, coconut, tallow, unrefined shea butter, and soybean. Normally I would use refined shea butter, but I want the base to be yellow, so I went ahead and used the unrefined. And we're going to use the heather flowers that, if you watched my other video, I went over all the herbs I purchased a couple days ago, I guess it was, from mountainroseherbs.com. And we're going to use burdock root powder, which I have that mixed in here with kale and clay. I could only find one vendor that sold heather fragrance, and it was not a pure heather. It was mixed with, I think, hyacinth. So I bought a sample, and I'll have to go look, and I can't remember where I bought it. It was just a little sample. So I'm mixing it with lychee red tea, and they smell really good together. Now the heather fragrance is supposed to accelerate, so we'll see. Hopefully, cross my fingers it doesn't too badly. This is not supposed to do anything. It's not supposed to accelerate. It's not supposed to rise. It's not supposed to discolor. So let's hope. This has my fragrance in it and my sodium lactate. This has, I did half and half. I did buttermilk, or half water and half buttermilk, and this has just a little bit of sea salt in it just to help it along to harden. This has nothing to do with anything, but I don't know if I showed you guys I ordered some more oils, some more black cherry fragrance. I'm going to compare it to the Nature's Garden black cherry. I also got some sweet juicy pear from Crafter's Choice, or yeah, SWP. Some more Litsea cubeba or Mei Chang, which I love the smell of. And then I got two. He was very nice. He had a problem with his shipment of his lemon essential oil. I ordered 2 ounces of it, and he's actually giving me a free ounce. So I'm actually getting 3 ounces because I ordered 2, but I didn't get. He wasn't able to send the entire order. So anyway, I'm getting an ounce for free, and that's from Traverse Bay Soap Company, which I'll put the link at the bottom. And I'm going to just do a base of yellow. I'm doing 2 different, like a dark and a lighter yellow. One is straight pot of gold from Mad Oils. The other is, I mixed pot of gold with yellow cupcake from Mad Oils and some Snow White from Mad Oils. And I'm probably going to add some titanium dioxide that I have mixed up to the lighter batch. So we can get going. I'm going to strain this because it looks like it's going to need a bit of straining. This is just going to be a simple, fun soap. I'm going to just decorate the top just completely with the heather flowers. And I've marked, because I hate getting drag marks, so I've marked every 1.25 inches on my mold. So I'm going to leave just a little line, so when I use my bud cutter, it will, hopefully I'll have lined it up correctly and I won't get any drag marks. At least that is the plan. And tomorrow I'm finally going to get around to doing the Glitter Girl camo that was requested, and the sea salt and brine bar soap, which I can't wait to do that. I'm going to use the black lava kosher salt that I got from Mountain Rose Herbs. And I've actually been using that as my seasoning salt as well. Hopefully I'll remember. I'm going to show you this awesome tea that my dad got from a health food store. It has calendula petals, rose hips, rose petals, oh goodness, rosemary, ginkgo biloba, all kinds of things in it. It was expensive. It was 20 bucks for just a little thing of tea, but I thought that was very nice because he knows how much I like tea. Cold or hot? Well, I prefer hot tea, but I like iced tea too. If it's not just plain old iced tea, I like it to have something with it. Alright, I'm going to give this a blend with the stick blender before I was going to say before I add my my additives, but I forgot, so we'll do that now. Hopefully it mixes well and easily, because I did do quite a discount on water discount. I just like the way the soap comes out much better with a water discount. Alright, here we go. I can hear the bubbles when they're in there. Or the air, anyway, when it gets trapped between the blade and the batter, you can hear it. Like I said, since I did such a water discount and I've not used these fragrance oils before, so I want to be cautious. I'm going to start just by stirring in the fragrance. With my lovely spatula. That is my favorite one. I have some, this one and the ones I got from the Dollar Tree are my favorite. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. I hope it behaves. I don't think it's going to discolor. I don't see any ricing happening. I'm just going to give it a light blend just to make sure everything's incorporated. There we go. That smells fabulous. If you've never used a Litsia cubeba, or also known as Mei Chang, I would highly, highly recommend it. It's essential. It's an essential oil, and it smells so good. It's a nice citrus, and it actually holds in cold processed soap. It holds stronger than a lot of fragrance oils do. Bubbles out of here, and then we will separate. And like I said, I'm going to add some, I'm pretty sure I'm going to add some TD to the lighter bit. I want it to be about half and half, but I mean, it doesn't have to be. Happy with close. Starting to thicken, but that's okay. I want it. I don't have much to do, and I want it to be somewhat thick because I want to do a textured top before I add the other flowers. Come on. There we go. me grab another spatula. I also love this one. I think this is like 89 cents at Walmart. It's good for getting your coloring out. I want it to be nice and bright, so I want to get out as much as possible. I don't think I'm going to have time to add more. If I do, I just have to add it straight. I won't have time to mix it with any oil. Some soapers, and I've done this too, it's just a personal preference. I think I use a bit of my base oils to mix my colorant. And some people will use like rice bran oil or olive oil or soybean, whatever. Just a teaspoon or so to mix their colors. I think that's a quite lovely yellow. Okay, put this aside for a moment while we do this one. This is the one I want to be really bright. I love to play around with makeup, and I did a video of my makeup haul that I did today on drugstore brands versus high-end, and you would be quite surprised the quality of the product you can get for nothing. Like, part of what I got today was if you were a kid of the 70s and 80s, I'm sure you remember Wet n Wild makeup brand. It is still around, and their product is awesome. Their matte lipsticks are fabulous. Their eye color is fabulous. Their mascara, their bronzer. Their matte lipsticks won Allure's Best Matte Lipstick in 2014, I think, or I think it was 14. So the drugstore I used was having a sale, so I went and got a lot of stuff, and I only spent about 40 bucks. Oh, I want more than that for sure. It's not my preferred way, but when your battery's moving, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I think it'll be alright. I'll have to stick one, but that's okay, because I'll be ready to pour as soon as I do that. Okay. Alrighty. Do because it's really starting to thicken. I'm gonna have to plop this in perhaps. Almost out of gloves. I still only have one pair left, and I usually go through a couple pairs. But I'll have to wait till I get some more tomorrow. Now since I added that bright yellow cupcake in there, bright yellow cupcake, it turns this crazy orange color, but once it's planified, it goes back to its yellow color. Ooh, and this is heating up, so I might gel this. Oh no, I don't know where my little skewer is, and I have a ton of them, but they're in the other room in a bin. I don't have time to go looking for it, so I'm just gonna improvise with that. I did not stick blend this. I'm gonna give it a little blend. I actually like this consistency because it will be perfect, hopefully, when I'm ready to do my spoon texture top. And I can do a spoon swirl. Hope you guys can see. Thank goodness our expo center finally opened back up. It's been under construction forever, and I have been harassing them. Not really harassing, but calling and texting or emailing to find out when it'd be up. And I finally got an email today, and they offered me first dibs. And I am taking it. I hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day. I did. We went over to my parents for dinner, and my sister and her husband and their 2 kids were there, and she's pregnant with their 3rd. So we had a good time, and it was my son's 17th birthday as well. And we like to tease each other in a joking way, and I got him he loves GameStop, and I got him a GameStop gift card, and he got a bunch of cash from his grandparents, and then, I got him a card that's, that is for a little girl, it was a little princess card. I'm gonna post it on Facebook. Look on his face when he opened it, then he started cracking up. On the front cover, it has a picture of a little white kitten wearing a tiara. Pretty funny. Yeah, I think, anyway. I just can't believe he's 17. Seems like I was just walking him into his first day of kindergarten and worrying to death that he wouldn't have any friends because he was so painfully shy. But everything turned out well. His sister is very outgoing, and she's the one who sings, and he's shy until he gets up on stage, and then he just comes alive. Trying to be as neat as possible, which isn't very. I don't know if I want to use, I'm definitely going to use my favorite Sparkle Me White from Mad Oils glitter over the flowers, but I'm debating on whether I want to use any gold or not. So I'll decide once I get everything, the texturing done and the flowers in place. I did 40 ounces. I should have done 42, but I forgot. I was calculating for my other mold. I wasn't thinking, but that's okay. This will just won't be a big high top. That's fine. My dad travels a lot, and he just came back from Chile, and he wanted me to compare like the price he paid. He bought, it was made in France, but he bought it in Chile, a lavender soap, 3.5 ounces, and it smelled great. You know, it was real French lavender, the ingredients were decent, and then I realized, wait a minute, this is before I opened it. I said, there's no sodium hydroxide listed on here, and I opened it, and it was just a melt and pour. Not that there's anything wrong with melt and pour, but you don't charge that much for a melt and pour soap, in my opinion. Because all the hard work's done, you just have to add your scent and your color. What is this? I don't know what it was, but I got it. I think it was a piece of that burdock root that didn't incorporate well. Sorry, I know that's annoying, but it has to be done. Alright, these gloves, I don't recommend it, but for doing the spoon texture and the putting the flowers on, there's no way I can wear those gloves. Sorry about that, I was getting the skewer. To get any little air bubbles out. There was one that popped. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Whew, I am tired. I've been going all day long. Where's my spoon? I know I said this on that My Peaches and Coconut Cream video. But I love a spoon texture. It doesn't look all that fabulous while you're doing it, but once it cures and you cut it into individual bars, I just love the way it looks. And I'd like it to be just a little bit thicker, but I am tired and I do not feel like waiting for that. Alright, I'm just going to leave it as is. See if I see any bubbles. Go. Oh. I don't know how easy this is going to be since these flowers are just so tiny. I shall do my best. Because I literally want it to be covered. Oh, and I did do an infusion with the soybean oil that I used with the heather flowers. I don't know, dry marks may just be going to be happening because this will just take forever and it will probably be in vain anyway. I can plane them out. Maybe I should have just done them like that. That looks cute. If you guys, like I said, have any suggestions on soaps you'd like to see done, or techniques, or lotions, lip balms, body butters, whatever, I would be happy to do that. I know I have several people want me to do a lotion, and it is on my list. I've just been busy with, I made such a huge master batch, and I've been so busy with soaps that I haven't had time to do it. Don't want them falling off everywhere. Versus, you know, anytime you use like a flower or something like that, you'll probably have some that will fall. It's just the way it goes. Okay, so yeah, I think gold would be too much. I'm gonna do just a little. Sparkle Me White. I say a little, but it comes out like crazy. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. All done. Not what I envisioned, but sometimes, you know, that happens. But anyway, this is Fields of Heather, and I will be back tomorrow with another soaping video, and I probably won't cut this until the day after tomorrow. I like to give it, the longer you let it cure in the mold, the more easily it comes out and the better it cuts. So I'll probably cut it the day after tomorrow, but I'll be doing another soap tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the makeup reviews. It will be a separate channel, of course, because I don't want to muddle things with the soaping video, But anyway, have a happy Mother's Day, a great night, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.